today, I mean, this is our first year up in this area. We look for scenery. We look for challenging hills for the very serious riders. We look for long distance, and what we really like to do is bring the biking spirit into the communities, and bring not only our riders in, but then bring the community to the rider.
Great to be here for our first Ironman. This is great. They did a great job here at Scandia, opening their building to us. Perfect weather for the first time out. And if we didn't get lost, we'd be looking so much better.
Next year I'm coming for the Plastic Man.
I think it's like an early spring day. Nice weather, and it's nice to kind of get out and enjoy the sun.
Even with the snow still on the ground, still gorgeous out.
At the first rest stop at the fairgrounds, I guess we were a little short on porta potties. So people had to wait like a half an hour, and that's where everybody starts in the morning. So I'm like, yeah, I guess you're right. If you have to wait a half an hour, that's a long time.
Our club decided to take this on as a major community project. We understood that with this many thousand people coming through town, it was important to create a great impression. And we're scheduled to have the Ironman here for the next 9 years, and that's why the first year we wanted to create a positive impression so that people, the riders as well as the organizers, would feel welcomed and eager to come back.
I had first initially signed up with the Twin City Bike Club, known as TCBC, to be a volunteer how needed, and I wound up pouring a lot of Gatorade to, I think, 3,000 bikers today. But it was wonderful, and of course, part of our point is that they will be treated well and come back.
You guys checking air? Yep.
Every year we send out some folks to help out with the food and the drink for the riders, and we have some bike techs that come along to do mechanical repairs for the folks out on their ride if something happens. It certainly brings a lot of people to this town that probably would never have come here before. I know I was talking with a coworker how we've been up the St. Croix River and we've been up 35W, but we've never kind of ventured in between the two. So we got to check out some scenery in the town that we hadn't otherwise seen, and it's a nice countryside here. We rode from Minneapolis to come out here and camped overnight. And it was especially now that the weather's turned into nice warm weather, it was a beautiful ride. So
we're promoting our new bike routes, also created by the Friends of Scandia Park and Trails, and we have 4 new routes in this booklet. So we handed a lot of those out today. Obviously, bikers would be interested in additional bike trails in our area.
How did you decide to come out on the Ironman, or have you?
Oh, well, I've been doing it for a number of years. This is my 9th year. And she's decided this year was her year. She'd do it. My 2 older kids have done it with me as well. We're just doing the 50.
Well, what brings you to the Ironman?
Oh, it's just a good way to start off the riding season. So it kind of gets you out there and it challenges you and gets you to start accumulating miles.
Did you know anything about Scandia before you went out this year?
I've
I
heard
know Prior Lake's kind of on the other end of things.
Yeah, we're south of cities. I've heard of Scandia. It's the first time I've been through it, though. It's very pretty.
Mm-hmm. There were lots of comments about the beauty of the countryside coming north this time for the first time instead of going south. So I think they'll be back to see what summer and fall looks like around here.
I was just out in the parking lot a few minutes ago with another woman, and she's handing out some goodies to the riders. And I mean, this is what's really fun is, when communities go into the riders, even out in the parking lot, and say, hey, here's some snacks,
I've been in the nursery business for 35 years and not able to do this for a very long time. But I've always envied the guys who could do it this early in the season when I was usually busy digging trees. So I'm out of the nursery business and back into the Ironman.
Yeah, well, I've done the Ironman many years ago in the rain and the sleet. Today we've got an absolute beautiful day and racing cyclist, but this is one thing I can do with Nancy, especially on the tandem. We can keep up with each other this way. And
Which I like.
and these roads we can ride side by side with the other tandem here and talk to each other as we're going. So it's just a very pleasant way to get a bike ride in and enjoy the community of all the other cyclists that are out enjoying it with us.
I think, just biking in general, it's the best medicine a person can have, I think, just a little bit of physical fitness. And for me, I do a lot of just commuting, and so I wake up in the morning and I'll get my 20-minute ride in and clear my head and get the day started right, and I can unwind on my way home at the end of the day. And you get to go and see places that you wouldn't in a car. So yeah, just a good way to get out there and stay active.
So this will be kind of fun, we have all these new riders, and they're going to go, oh, I like Scandia, I may move in. So I've been doing this route for the last 3 days, and I told my wife, I said, I wouldn't mind moving up in this area. This is just beautiful.